tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you girl, I know it's okay. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I call you girl, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you girl, I know it's okay. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I call you girl, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night.
YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, man. Happy Friday to all the real ones, man. You woke up this morning, you brushed your teeth. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a good day. Don't let nobody take your energy and get on your grind, man, and ask yourself what's your why. You know what I'm saying? Why you get up and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Or why you don't get up and do what you're supposed to do. So anyway, before we get to the content, man, let me just say this, man. Never let them see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? Never let them see you sweat, man. Take this with some real game, right? Because you know how they feel about you anyway. You see what I'm saying? Play ball out here. Stop giving your energy to the wrong people. Protect your time, man. Guard your time with your life. You can't be out here just giving out free time just because, you know, you want somebody to look at me as, you know what I'm saying? Can't do that no more, man. We getting old, and, you know, some of y'all got to realize that you'll never be this old ever again in life. Where you at right now, you will never be this age ever again, man. Don't waste that on nothing. But with that being said, let's get to the content. Shout out to Respectable Rants. We got Lil B Brazy fighting for his life, man. DLGB, Denver Lane Blood Gang member, cut ties and get put off Denver Lane Bloods. Let's get to the content. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Lil Brayz is not Lil Brayz no more on Lanes. I never dealt with him like that. Everybody know on Lanes, I got my name from my big homie, Big Brayz, on the set.
There's on Lil B Brazy. He's bad people. I guess the police arrest these two dudes, take them to jail, go through their phones, and see that they got videos of banging each other.
Yeah.
Two dudes. So the police take the phones back.
All right. I heard this already. Man, look, man, let me just say this, right? He bad peoples, man. He bad peoples. You know what's crazy? Yeah, you know, the police was dirty. Look how the police did this dude, right? But at the same time, man, you know, everybody hollering out he bad people, but, you know, it's okay to unalive somebody, but it's not okay for him to find happiness. I'm not worrying about what another man doing with what he got between his legs, man. I'm just not worried about that. I don't care if he was, you know, wrestling him. Look, if he like chili on his hot dog, that's his prerogative. It's a lot of these dudes is undercover lovers, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been going on for generations, and a lot of people that have that scarcity personality towards them type of people be the ones that be curious. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't want to get touched because you might just fall and be that person, you know. But nah, man, y'all gotta understand something, man. So it's okay to unalive somebody, especially an innocent person, but it's not okay for this loyal soldier to be from a gang that said they love him and would honor him and until he died. But you know, he probably wasn't getting girls and shit like that. And shit, he was playing video games with this nigga his whole life. He fell in love with that dude. And now they banging each other. That's that, man. What he do in the bedroom is his private business. That is crazy work to me. I could care less what another man is doing in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Nina, wait a minute, man. You cool with two dudes hitting each other? That ain't my business. That's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do. Is it affecting his gangsterism? You know what I'm saying? He might be a cold killer. He might be solid. You know what I'm saying? He might take one for the team. Which it looked like he took one for the team. Yeah. Him and his homeboy, they was going in the dookie bucket. Yeah, they was swapping shit. But that ain't my business. That's not my business. But you know, they like, oh, he bad people. Man, he was doing the full Nelson and that nigga wrecked him. Look, bro, that is, hey, man, look, what that got to do with him being a solid gang member? You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's okay for you to go unalive somebody, you know what I'm saying, and hit the wrong person and unalive a citizen, and it's accepted and respected. You respect it. Yeah, you doing time or whatever, but you unalive an innocent person, and that's okay. But what he doing in the bedroom, everybody's, oh, no, we don't. So we unalive innocent people. You got to look at the game. Think about it from a mental perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's the politics has always been what it is. But it's a lot of men out here that's gang banging right now, currently, man, bending another one of their homeboys over and running up in them. Yeah, man, look, it's some, yeah, see, look, bro, I just don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to look at this, man. Come on, man. Think about to me, I be thinking ninjas be certain ones that be like to go up in other ninjas and stuff. It'd be the ones that's you angry at this man for no reason. You don't even know this dude. It's something about him you just don't like. Because he don't like you, nigga. A lot of these dudes, to me, man, in this generation, I know they running up in each other. Yeah, running up in each other. Yeah, nigga, mama come in the room. Keon, why it smell like Dookie in here? And why your homeboy in the bathroom too long? Oh, I think he taking the shit. Come on, man. Let's get to the content, man. We got to stay out of people's bedroom business. Let's go.
To the hood and show the homies on the block.
I just seen a video on Lanes of two homies, ex-homies, they whatever they is, two men on Lanes, no gang members on the street right now on Blood Gang.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about Lil B Brazy from the Denver Lane Bloods. We're going to break down everything from his cases to how he would be in jail right now fighting for his life and how he would have allegations on his name. But let's dive right into it. And just so there's no confusion in the story, we're going to break down the lineage of the B Brazys. We're going to start off with the first.
Chat, put a 1 in the comments. When you hear stuff like this, it means that it happened to him. Somebody must have, somebody must have ran up in him. You see what I'm saying? For him to go ahead and engage in that type of activity. And this is no disrespect to any alphabet community. This is specifically for educational purposes. He's bad peoples. Yeah, he bad people, man. Yeah, man, he plugged somebody rectum with something he wasn't supposed. All of that, man. Look, see, stuff like that happens. That means somebody did it to him. You see what I'm saying? And it probably happened at a young age, and they be massing that stuff. They mass it. They don't. It's called untreated trauma. You see what I'm saying? Instead of y'all sending that nigga to therapy to help, y'all not trying to help him, come back to where he supposed to be in life. Nah, oh, you bad people. Nah, you winning that chili bowl like that? He bent you over? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Help him. If that's not what he want, how about you help him? If you love that nigga, if he really a homie, help that dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to do? What's his options? Was he even given an option? oh, you did a sin. Yeah, man, look, I think different. I don't think like everybody else. I think, man, look, you know, it's probably some gay dudes out there right now that are solid people. You see what I'm saying? That have no interest in looking at you. Like, I think it's a scarcity mindset. Like some of y'all worrying about, man, hitting that nigga blunt, man, let me hit that blunt. Man, he got some spit on my blunt. Oh, some spit on there. Man, you keep that. Oh, yeah, that nigga say he eat gooch. You know, I just learned that. What is the gooch? The gooch is the back part, whatever that shit is. I heard some lady say that on TikTok. She said she eat niggas gooch. Like, what? What the fuck is that? So I'm only imagining, but yeah, man, I for the life of me, I feel like, is it really how you say you love? You know, a lot of people say they love where they come from, right? But then where you come from will judge you by what you like. Maybe I'm getting older, but if he's not affecting y'all, he's not attracting any type of that activity towards you, why do y'all care? It's cool when two homegirls do it. You let two homegirls do it all day long. You know what I'm saying? You will watch. You engage in that. But then when, you know, your homeboy like his other homeboy, man, get that shitty shit away from me, man. I get it, man. But at the same time, I don't even think he was probably left with an option. There wasn't no options. You did that. You literally could go unalive somebody in the world and be respected for it. But he can't have his personal business in the bedroom and, you know what I'm saying, do what he do and not affect, not bother nobody, not ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know, ride for the set, willing to die for the set. But since you like to let another man sweat in back of you and do whatever you got to do, that's a problem, man. And you know, that ain't my business. That's how, when I hear shit like that, I be like, man, that ain't my business, man. I mean, hey, if you like chili on your hot dog, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And if you letting, you know what I'm saying, yeah, somebody stuff you with mustard, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't gotta come in and hug and all that, nigga. Like, I see you, nigga. All right, boy, move on, nigga. Go ahead. All right. Hey, man, it's gone. About your business. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But I think, man, like shit, man. You know, I remember one time a gentleman that's a part of that community. He said the ones that really like act like it's, you know, it's they business and they super concerned be the ones who be like bi-curious, you know what I'm saying? And they scared to cross that line because they might fall in love with one of them dudes or something. But you got these she-he's out here. I'm seeing all these YNs, these YNs are dating men who convert over to a lady boy. You know what I'm saying? And Chicago accepting that shit all day long. You got lady boys walking with killers down the street and they ain't worried about it. You see what I'm saying? Because they a killer, they don't want to get knocked down out there. Let's go.
First B Brayz, which would be the rapper B Brazy. The second B Brayz would be Lil B Brazy. And then the third would be Baby B Brayz, who would be Who's Who's. But now let's dive into the cases of Lil B Brayz. And we're going to start off with his first adult arrest and conviction. He was arrested on July 26th of 2012 out of Inglewood, and he was arrested for one count of possession of a controlled substance. He would then have to sit in the county jail for about 2 weeks, but on August 16th of 2012, he would plead guilty to this charge. And he would take a 4-year probation deal in this case. He would then stay out of trouble for the next 3 years. But on September 20th of 2015, he was arrested for possession of a firearm by a felon. He would then have to sit down for about a month, but on October 15th of 2015, he would bail out for $30,000. He would then fight this case on the streets for the next few months, but on April 1st of 2016, he would take a plea deal on the possession of a firearm charge, and they would give him 16 months in state prison. But as you can see in total credits, he would have 302 days. He would then be released at the end of 2017, but he wouldn't stay out of trouble for long because he would be arrested again on March 22nd of 2018, just 3 months after his release. But this time he was charged with 1 count of attempted robbery, 1 count of assault with a firearm on a person, and 1 count of possession of a firearm with a prior violent conviction. He would then have to sit in the county jail for the next 5 months fighting this case, but on November 7th of 2018, he would take a plea deal on just the possession of a firearm with a prior violent conviction. And as you can see, he would have the attempted robbery and the assault with a firearm on a person dismissed. And on that same day of November 7th of 2018, they would give him 32 months in state prison. But as you can see in the total credits, he would have 461 days. He would then be released in the end of 2020, where he would manage to stay out of trouble for a few months. But as you can tell from the story already, Lil B Brazy couldn't stay out of jail, because just a little while after that, he would be arrested again. And he was arrested on May 4th of 2021, just a few months after his release. And he was arrested again for a felon in possession of a firearm with a prior violent conviction. And at first,
man, let me just tell y'all something, man. Just looking at this man's history and all that, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of this, I mean, it's petty crime, gang. Like, you get caught with a pistol and you got to go do 2-3 years, lose 2-3 years of your life for just walking around with that motherfucker. Why not just go get abroad and you know what I'm saying? Have your girl go get it legal and you keep your broad around you. You know what I'm saying? And when it get ugly, get funky, hey, bitch, throw that motherfucker and go, you know what I'm saying? Knock something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at the choices that we make just as men, homie. We be making some of the most boosie ass decisions, homie. It's nothing honorable about getting you got caught with a pistol and that don't even gain no stripes no more. Everybody got guns. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you can be a felon. You can have a felony. You can have a record and get your concealed weapon. You can get a gun with a felony. A lot of these dudes don't even know that they can actually, you know what I'm saying, get a weapon as a felon. A lot of people don't even know that shit because they're not educating themselves, man. But look at all this shit. And if he did jump ship, somebody probably tried to, you know, stuff his turkey in prison. A lot of that happens in prison. You see, a lot of that happens in prison. They come home, you know what I'm saying? Their mental is messed up. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. And man, a lot of these dudes been locked up with men so long that they don't even know how to really relate to a woman. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to, you know, just bond with a woman. You've been bonding with a man so long. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these, not everybody, don't get it confused, because I know it's gonna be some suckers. No, nigga, I did 30 years. Nigga, I went in a man, I came out a man. So nah, that's not what I'm saying. But I've been hearing this for years, man. A lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, and did all that time, and you know, they be the only ones sitting in the cut just watching everybody. They don't even engage in talking to women. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, damn near you got to go get a female and tell her, man, I'll give you a couple of dollars, just, you know what I'm saying, knock the homie down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's just crazy. Y'all got to look it up. You can get a weapon. If it's been X amount of years, you can go get your firearm back. You got to look it up, do the research. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no teaching class, but I guarantee you can go do it, man. That's part of your constitutional rights. After you serve your time, you got X amount of time behind your belt, you can go get your gun back. You see what I'm saying? So, man, go get your gun. You see what I'm saying? And ride legit. You see what I'm saying? Like, at the age you in, think at 35, 30, no, 25, you shouldn't be riding around with no chopstick, no dirty chopstick. You see what I'm saying? What are you doing driving around with a dirty chopstick? You mean to tell me that if you got a car, you got all this access to stuff, you can't go get a female to go do something with you, keep the broad around you. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, go take the proper measurements to go get that gun and make it legit. Why are you still driving with a dirty gun? That's crazy to me. Yeah, man, that is absolutely crazy to me. Nigga, like, you're 30, sir. You're 30. Like, who why? You gotta ask yourself, man, everything you do start with a why. You see what I'm saying? Why you so mad at the world? You don't want to go get your ish right. You don't want to go get your shit together. Is it hard? It's so easy to get in trouble, but it's so hard to get out. You see what I'm saying? It's so easy to be violent. Violence is in our nature. That's why, you know, the cold part about this shit though, only time we need a gun is for our own people. Only time, man. Let me tell you something what I noticed, right? I noticed people will dislike you just because you're doing good. You see what I'm saying? When you're doing better than somebody, they will want to, you know, put you down for doing better. You know what I'm saying? And don't you dare shit on them. Now they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? When you show them I'm better than you. Yeah, I'm better than you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I fought to get myself out of poverty. I fought to have my shit together where I don't ever got to depend on no woman. Can't no woman tell me to get up out of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't no woman tell me I can't drive my car, my cars. You know what I'm saying? Can't no woman tell me I can't go on my bank account and go pull out a credit loan or something. You know what I'm saying? Can't no woman tell me nothing. I built this on my own shit. Hustled for it. I'll be damned if I let any nigga or any woman tell me who I am because what I got. Because most of the time you will have somebody tell you that you, hypothetically speaking, it'd be like, Nina boy, a buster. You never met me or none of that. Oh, that nigga a buster. But when you say I got my shit together, what you got? Ah, man, that weird ass. So what, nigga? But you still just the ideology, homie, how some people portray to that's all they got. You see what I'm saying? When we watch people talk all this gangster shit on the internet, they always talk about what they did in the past. You never hear people talk about what they doing right now. Anytime somebody hate on somebody or are they talking about somebody in a bad way or a messed up way, it's never present. It's always the past. You see what I'm saying? Even this nigga's whatever Lil B, his history record is the past. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, he like chili on his hot dog, he probably taking preacher classes and reading the Bible every day. You see what I'm saying? And especially if we Christians, we know we have this belief that God will forgive you for all your sins and all that shit, but God can forgive you, but the hood don't. You know what I'm saying? One mistake and it's out for you. It's over. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Clyde. Yeah, nigga, I heard you got a map trying to get up out of here. No, Ray. But nah, man, it is what it is, man. Like, you can't cry about having too much on your plate when the goal is to eat anyway. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, it's so hard. A lot when you think about this gangster shit, it's so easy to be a gangster, but it's hard as fuck to go get a job, get your credit up, put some savings up, start a business, get a family, get an IUL, life insurance, get a regular life insurance, leave some behind for your family, put it in a trust fund, get some shit that's tangible, something that's going to sustain your family. We not talking like that. We talking about who we can knock down, who we could beat up, who's putting hot dog and chili buns and all that. That's it. That's it. It's nothing fashionable about that. It's always gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything with who doing this, who doing that. Nobody got a bank account with $5,000 in it. Shit, nobody. $1,000. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't gangster to have a bank account. Nigga, straight cash over here, baby. Hey, come on, gang. Like, man, it's some little boy shit. When we think about it, a lot of this, it's some little boy shit. Yeah, little boys unalive people too. You see what I'm saying? And nobody never want to have this real authentic conversation, gang. When I go to all these celebrity parties and I'm seeing all of these, yeah, that's cool and all that, but it's frowned. Our culture, we idolize the rich, but we talk shit. They're soft, they're weak because they chose to go get money to live comfortable. I thought the goal was to make it about the hood. I thought the ultimate goal was to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to sit around here and be ducking bullets their whole entire life. You don't find it normal every time you come outside, you hear police sirens? They got liquor stores on every corner. They got guns in every hood. You think that's and the guns that's in every hood is for our own people. And they got liquor stores in our communities. Yeah, you don't see the whole play. And then the people who own the liquor stores are not even our race. They're not even our race. You see what I'm saying? They don't need slavery. They don't need the KKK. Man, put a liquor store in their neighborhood, put some guns over there and some drugs over there. I promise you they'll wipe each other out. Yeah, take your time, nigga. Yeah, look. Now we got to take, all we got to do is watch these idiots on Instagram and social media. Yeah, let's watch these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because ain't the common denominator. Where you think your kid? Because we got kids, right? Where you think your kids gonna be? Because we're not thinking about our kids. We're thinking about ourselves. See, other races, they're setting up positions so when their kids get older, it's gonna be an easy transition for them to live a comfortable life. And you're gonna die and leave nothing behind for your kids. Man, I hope some of them spit on some of y'all graves. Like, how dare you bring me in this world? You brought me, nigga. I didn't ask to be here, nigga. You could have hold your nut, nigga. You bring me in this world and leave me nothing to fend for myself. But nigga be on his dying bed. Hey, I love you, son. Man, I'm sorry, I gotta go, man. I didn't take care of my body, and now I got something crawling inside of me, and shit. They say I'm gonna go in 3 days. And then you like, I just want to say I'm sorry to you. I didn't make the best decisions. Man, come on, cuz. Come on, man. I went through that myself. I literally, I really don't speak on my personal business, right? My pops died of cancer, and my pops was a ruthless nigga. Like, that nigga, he didn't give a shit about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I watched him talk to himself, and he'd get in the corner. Can't get me now, nigga. I'm already out the door. Yeah, you try to come for my son, but hey, nigga, he good. Nigga, he good. I stayed away from him on purpose. The nigga said he stayed away from me, so the karma don't hit me. So, that's what happened, nigga. Yeah, nigga, and we ain't gonna talk about it either. So when y'all hear the uncle nephew voice, man, that kind of comes from my pops, man. That he had one of those type of personalities and shit. But going forward, I watched him take his last breath. I watched him die. And when I watched him die and shit, I'm like, damn, wait a minute. You mean I gotta pay for all of this shit? Oh, literally had to pay for his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody dies, somebody gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? My family did all the shit too, but the apartment that he had and the bills and all that, who you think had to pay for that? You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for some, man. You better hope that, you know what, if you YNs is watching and your parents is deciding to choose to live their life how they want to live it, cremate their ass. Yeah, nigga, fry them. Throw them in the oven. Throw their ass in the oven. Get their ass up out of here. Cremate these niggas, man. You ain't don't give these niggas no luxury burial services shit. What you nigga? You want everybody to come see you? Nah, nigga, I'm gonna cremate your ass. Yeah, nigga, get this nigga up out of here, man. Yeah, fuck up. Nigga, what have you done for me lately? Nigga, yeah, you want me to sit up here and buy you a coffin with pearls and flowers flying everywhere and shit, nigga? And who gonna pay for that? Yeah, nigga left me nothing. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm be honest with you, I'm gonna get back to the content that it just took me somewhere, homie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are going to die and expect somebody to pay for your funky ass funeral. Yeah, nigga, they gonna stuff you in embalming fluid and put you in a box and get you a tombstone, nigga. You know how much a tombstone costs? Nah, nigga, I'm gonna cook your ass, nigga. Nigga, happy Turkey Day. Yeah, nigga, fry your ass, nigga. We're not doing that no more, bro. No more car washes and fish fries and shit because it's selective. People, you know how many niggas die in their hoods and shit? Certain niggas be getting, car washes and all that, but the little soldier who was willing to die for this shit, nigga, send that nigga to his mama. Nigga, we don't got no, man, we didn't know that nigga like that. Nigga, that nigga lived in the valley, man. We ain't giving them nigga what? Nah, we ain't pimping that nigga. Man, he was a good little soldier. Yeah, nigga, but shit, nigga, that's the price of his life. Nah, we ain't doing that, gang. So look, man, I keep it real over here. If y'all new to the channel, man, my name Big Nina Boy, homie, one of the solid YouTubers that's out here. Play no games. I don't put paint where it ain't. And yeah, man, just on some grown men-ish. A lot of these niggas is grown, but they still little boys. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the content, though, man. Let's go.
When he was arrested in May, he would get a DA reject. But then 4 months later in September, they would refile the case and he would go on the run. And on October 27th of 2021, they would put a warrant out for his arrest. He was then arrested on December 10th of 2021, where he would take a plea deal 5 days later on December 15th of 2021. And they would give him 2 years in state prison. But as you can see right there, the time he had served was 5 days. But a year into his 2-year prison bid, he would be released on parole, and he was released at the end of 2022. But like we said previously, it's like Lil B Brazy couldn't stay out of trouble, because just a few weeks after being released, he would be arrested again. And he was arrested on January 24th of 2023. And he was arrested again for a possession of a firearm with a prior violent conviction. And this would be the 5th time he was arrested for being a felon in possession of a firearm. He would then have to sit in the county jail for the next 5 months fighting this case. But on July 7th of 2023, he would take a plea deal. And on that same day of July 7th of 2023, they would give him 16 months in state prison. But as you can see in the total credits, he would have 328 days. So he really only had to do about 6 months. And he would be released at the end of 2023. He would then manage to stay free for about 9 to 10 months. But on September 6th of 2024, he would be arrested again. And he would be arrested for 1 count of second-degree robbery. And as you can see, they would throw an enhancement on it. But if you look to the right, the offense date would be March 30th of 2024, which was just 3 months after he was released. And that would be 6 months before he was arrested. He would then have to sit in the county jail for a month. But on October 30th of 2024, he would bail out for $145,000. He would then manage to stay out of trouble. But 5 months after bailing out, his life would change drastically. And this is why. While being out on bail, he would be arrested on March 28th of 2025, just 5 months after bailing out. And he was arrested for 1 count of accessory after the fact, and that would come with 2 enhancements. 1 count of false imprisonment by violence, with also 2 enhancements. Corporal injury to a child, with 2 enhancements. And then the last charge would be battery with seriously bodily injury with 2 enhancements. So now with these allegations, he's fighting a life sentence. But what's crazy about this is the day of his arrest, police would go through his phone, and they would find certain videos. They would then take them videos back to the Denver lanes and show everybody.
His own Lil B Brazy. He's back.
Yeah. Don't get this twisted, man. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, in gang cultures, it's unaccepted. It's unaccepted. Yeah, nigga, you like chili on your hot dog. Now, you know, and just leave room for speculation. Is this nigga the pitcher or he's the catcher? You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's a shitty situation. I mean, it's a messed up situation, right? But that ain't my business, man. That is not my. The police is dirty as hell for that. Yeah, he got caught with his pants down, right? But yeah, nigga, man, look, I wouldn't be surprised if, man, you know how many cats is in the closet? You would never know. Some of y'all would never know. Yeah, nigga never know. Yeah, and some of the ones who probably really tripping off that shit, like, oh man, that nigga got caught. Shit, it couldn't be. Yes, that man. My thing is this, bro. I just, man, my energy, my time and shit. I be like, damn, why niggas care what another nigga do in the bed? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the police, this is first of all, that's crazy. And then if he go try to file a police lawsuit against them niggas for doing that, he wrong for that too. Yeah, nigga, you said it. Yeah, nigga. And I think Baby Brayz said he was catching. So somebody bent him over and stuffed his turkey, man. And that is, you know, but that at the end of the day, niggas, I don't know why niggas care too much what a nigga doing. Yeah, man, you think, man, he ain't the only one. Nigga, if you go tell one, tell them all. All you niggas who like chilling on your hot dog, y'all come out here. Yeah, nigga. And shit, you ask me, if you let a woman put her tongue in between your ass, nigga, you ain't that far for that shit either. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. Like, hold on, nigga. Hey, I let that bitch lick my ass 3 times, man. Yeah, she got your ass opening up your legs and all that shit, and she down there going pound town on your motherfucking rectum and yeah, nigga, hey, call it spade a spade. No, nigga, because a bitch did it. Did you see her face when she was doing it? All right, then. Yeah, niggas ain't gonna like me for that. No, fuck that nigga, boy. I was talking shit. Nah, man. Let me just say this. This is for educational purposes. First of all, I do not wish to offend anybody from any community. That's their prerogative. I'm not gonna say that's, you know, something that I believe in, but I believe in if you are happy with it, that's all that matter. That is exactly all that matter. And I want to exercise that because I know some people might not get my personality, and I'm working on my comedian skills, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, He's bad peoples. and yeah, you know, but man, he's finna do life. It look like he going home then. That's the only place he's safe to yeah, go do what you do. Don't they? Yeah, nigga. You made it. Yeah, you made it to the top of the food chain. But you know, my thing is this, homie. I was saying this earlier. It's okay to take a life, but it's a problem when that man want to do what he want to do in a bedroom, and that's just the I mean, look, we know it's not permitted, right? We know it, but it's okay to unalive people, but it's not okay for him to like what he like. You know, he probably what if something happened to him as a kid and he been dealing with that shit his whole life? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talking about, you know, shit, man, let's go get that nigga help, man. That's our homeboy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these niggas be wearing panties and thongs and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Blue and put a Fanta bottom up there and you know, it's crazy, gang. But hey, that's on them, man. Hey, this life that we live, man, is crazy. This life that we have, man, we're here as an experience. This journey that we have is an experience, and it's how you choose to live your life. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, we choose how we want to live. You know, it ain't no more saying, oh, I'm a product of the streets. Nah, it's a choice. Everything you do is a choice. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think we so caught up with worrying about how people think of us, worrying about what somebody say to you, worrying about, look, if you got something to say bad or hate about me, that's not my business. That's your opinion, your voice. You have a right to say that. But if my name is on the top of that receipt, I have nothing to do with it. I don't even want to go look at it because that's your opinion. You can do what you want to do. I don't got to entertain something like that. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm minded. It's freedom of speech, man. People can say or do anything they want to do in this world, man. Long as it don't affect you getting your money, man, leave that shit alone, gang. I think we worry too much about what people say and worry about what people think. I don't care if another man is getting his back blown out by another man. I just don't care. I don't care. I'm not saying I approve, I accept. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to focus on it, but I reserve my right to not give a fuck. That's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? I'm not interested in what you're doing in the bed. How's that benefit me? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People out here that's in this live, somebody is out here talking shit about you right now. You don't even know it. And then when it come around you and pretend like he cool. It's some people right now that you're cool with right now. Probably within 2026, you gonna fall out with that person. And that person is gonna talk so bad about you, but that person ain't gonna talk about the times you picked them up when their car broke down. That person ain't gonna talk about the time when they asked you for borrow $60 and you gave them $60 and you never gave it back, and they never gave it back to you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some people out here that's gonna hate you. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be some people that's gonna tell your dirty secrets. A lot of people is getting exposed, and I want to say this to all the OGs that's out here that's voicing their opinions and chiming in on shit. This is not the safe place for you to fight with this internet. I'm telling you why. Because now we can go pull up all your old records, and you get into it with the wrong person on the internet. We could easily go pull up your old records and find out that you was a snitch, find out that you had a physical assault charge on another man, and you got caught coming out of a hotel. We could find all of that shit. So nobody's safe on this internet. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all really listening. If you OGs is out here really popping that shit, because think about it. When we talk about what's going on and we talk about these OGs, every OG normally has a past. And only thing they operate off of is they past. You got to have something in your presence to fight with, because, you know, if you lean on your past, that's your ass, man, because they go destroy you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of OGs get caught up trying to chime in and, oh, man, that nigga was all that. And then you turn around, oh, you forgot what you did back in 89? Oh, they caught with that shit. They caught you come out that hotel room with that boy. Like, be careful, man. Y'all just be careful, man. If you know you got a messed up past, you ain't safe, bro. Don't think it. The problem is, don't think it can't happen to you. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Niggas is airing out niggas' dirty secrets all day long. And some of you YNs that applied for that juvenile hall stuff, saying that you was touched and all of that shit is going to be public record as well. So you YNs that anybody who's trying to get that little juvenile hall money, Los Padrinos money and all that, you're not safe. You're not safe, man. Y'all picking and choosing, but everybody is going to have some type of confrontation, allegations. Everybody's going to face those on the internet. Don't think if you that motherfucking perfect, then why you not rich? You know what I'm saying? You not exonerated from somebody putting allegations or theories or lies or perspectives or opinions. Y'all niggas just be killing me. Half y'all barely know how to read and write, but you can get on here and talk like you educated and you really this and you really that. I'm that ninja. I'm him and all that. Man, come on, man. Nigga, you didn't even finish middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep this shit real. You know, everybody is so perfect when it comes to, nobody knowing they full records. Oh man, I ain't never. If you was that perfect, then why you got a criminal record? You got caught, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, and niggas is getting exposed. And it's so easy to access every last one of y'all records out here. So don't be thinking niggas can't pull y'all jackets and shit, man. You see what I'm saying? We just had a meeting, a lot of big, a lot of solid niggas who were known in the streets and shit. And I'm telling y'all what they were saying, like, shit, nigga get into me, nigga. I'm gonna expose his whole criminal history on the internet. Yeah, nigga be like, yeah, come catch this fade and come fight. Nah, nigga, not. Oh, you talking shit, nigga? You talking shit? Nigga, I'll blow your whole shit up on this internet. Yeah, pipe a nigga down. Yeah, pipe a lot of y'all niggas. Keep you niggas. You better stand down because a lot of niggas is out here saying that they will expose a lot of you dudes that's talking that shit. I'm telling y'all, man. And then you see everybody how the internet works. When you a popular YouTuber and shit, you go get a lot of other people that's going to react to that content. Now your cousins, your children, your family, stay off the internet, stay out of people's business because a lot of y'all gonna get exposed, man. But hey, man, that's why I'm telling y'all better be careful. Let's get it. Let's go.
At people's. So I guess the police arrest these two dudes, take them to jail, go through their phones, and see that they got videos of banging each other.
Yeah.
Two dudes. So the police take the phones back to the hood and show the homies on the block. But
shout out to the boys in blue, man.
But
incredible work.
So Lil B Brazy would currently be in the county jail fighting this case where he has a $325,000 bail. But that right there is going to wrap up the story of Lil B Brazy from Denver Lane Bloods. Well, the old Lil B Brazy from Denver Lane Bloods. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. But comment, like, and subscribe. It's Respectable Rants.
Yeah, somebody, you know what? Somebody stuffed his turkey. Somebody plugged his rectum. Yeah, because think about this. People are not born with that. People are not genetically born with that. You know what I'm saying? No, somebody must have did something to him, and that young man probably been confused his whole life, didn't seek help, and hurt people, and the fact that the police did that to him and shit. Hey, them niggas is dirty too. But yeah, man, I just don't care. I think we care about what people do in the bedroom too much. I think about where we pretend like we care. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how much work he done put in for his hood and what he done for his set, but just imagine he probably was solid all the way through, except that one thing that's his preference. You know what I'm saying? I seen some dudes, you know what I'm saying, on this internet fight back. You know what I'm saying? Some of them dudes, that's their preference and shit, and they was beating up straight men. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, first of all, I don't think no straight men should be fighting anybody from the other team. I just literally don't think that it's a risk. You know what I'm saying? You could risk getting your ass kicked, knowing you could fight good, but just that nigga could fight a little bit better than you. And it don't matter how many other niggas you beat up. The only thing, guess what they're gonna do? The only thing they're gonna do is they're gonna talk about how that dude whooped your ass. Yeah, they don't care how many other niggas. That nigga Lil Tony. Yeah, Lil Tony came over there. Nigga was swinging and rolling winding his fists up and punching you 1,000 times. Nigga, yeah, you kick Lil Junebug ass, but yeah, Lil Tony, yeah, nigga knocked you out too, nigga. Yeah. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Respectable Rants. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, man, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Hype me up, man. Hype me up. Hit the hype button if you really fuck with me, though. If you fuck with me, hit the hype button. If you don't, that just means the niggas just suckers, cuz. You feel me? We're going to leave it like that. Hey, love, peace, and hair grease, man. Stay tuned. I got more content coming on the way, and I'm going to see y'all on the next video. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night.